All right. Wow, man. I think it's pretty safe to say that as of January 5th, Toad is the best champion so far in 2022. All right, what is going on, my dudes? That was a pretty nutty special too, wasn't it? Well, I do have a confession to make. There are quite a few prerequisites that you have to do before you can hit that monster special 2 in the first 20 seconds of the fight. Now, for those of you who have seen my sensational Synergies video on Call Obsidian I uploaded last week, then you know what this video is going to be all about. For those of you who have seen any of my videos on the mutant class, you know how I feel about the mutant class. It's all about team building. So what we're going to do today is build a team around the newest champion in the game, the first champion in 2022, Toad. Now, Toad on his own, I think is really cool. Now, usually I upload a quick video showing the damage, yada, 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 right? And I could have done that. It could have taken me 5 minutes, quick and easy. But I saw something here. I saw something in this defensive champion. Yes, this is a champion that's going to excel on defense, but in the right scenario, with the right support, this guy is going to be an absolute monster on offense. Now, he has something in his abilities. Well, let's just build the team first. How about that? So like I said, it's all about team building, right? We're all about team building here for the mutant class. And of course, some of them are kind of obvious. Well, we're going to make him a horseman. Let's go with Cable, right? And now we have Professor X. Now, one thing Professor X is bringing to the table is plus 25% special attack damage. That's definitely decent, all right? That definitely aided in some of those big yellow numbers. But the synergy that's really going to be putting in a lot of work here is this one right here. Is this one right here? Is this one right here? Holy crap. Is this one right? Oh my god, there's no way. Is this one... Don't edit that out. Leave that. That was great. Is this one right here? Drug M. Wow. And we're going to go with White Magneto. Why are we going to go with White Magneto? Well, it's quite simple, actually, because we also have this synergy right here that increases the potency by 30% of the Horseman prowess. Now, why do we want the mental barrier synergy? There has to be a reason for this. Now, first and foremost, really quickly before we go on, we have to note here the other 4 synergy champions are top champions, amazing champions, top 10 mutant champions, arguably, for each and every one of them. Now, let's go over his abilities really quickly. The way that Toad usually ramps up in a fight offensively is you throw special ones, and you throw these special ones to gain these indefinite prowesses up to 5. That takes too long, man. There is no freaking way I'm throwing 5 special ones before I throw a special 2. It is not happening. Now look at this defensive ability. If Toad is struck while he's near the wall, Toad begins to secrete paralyzing toxins and gains a regen passive, healing 5% of missing health over 8 seconds. If only there was a way that we can do that in an offensive way that didn't handicap us for the rest of the fight. Well, why don't we see if that's possible? We're going to go in here and we're going to make him a horseman. Now, for those of you who are going to ask, because people are going to ask you, make the person a horseman at the beginning of the fight by just killing off Apocalypse and reviving. Watch this. We're going to go and, play Quake with Toad here, but we're not going to do any of that dexing and evading stuff. We're just going to get hit. There we go. We got our 5 indefinite prowesses. We are healing. We are healing from the bleed. We are also healing from getting hit. And now, we're going to go for the special 2. And we're going to do almost 300,000 health total in the first 20 seconds of the fight. Now, unfortunately at this point, you kind of have to start over. Okay, you do have to start over, so you get your burst. This synergy team gives you your burst. I think he's going to be amazing doing this for short fights, amazing doing this for medium fights, because look, the special 2, without all the prowesses, yeah, it killed off Winter Soldier, man. It killed him off. But, and not as potent as that first one. So let's go over exactly what happened here. here by looking at the beginning of Captain Marvel. Now, Toad, by the way, is a champion who really benefits from like the skill champion shrugging off his debuffs, right? So he's kind of like, I don't want to say he's like, oh, the mutant Human Torch, the mutant Nimrod, but that's kind of how he's designed, right? That type of character where he counters the skill class really, really well, gets a lot of benefits against them. But now, here's another thing, okay? A lot of his damage comes from poison. Captain Marvel is immune to poison, right? So you're going to be doing no damage up until your big special attack. So let's see what this playstyle does, you know, for a poison immune champion. So check this out right here. We're going to go for a special 2, and a big part of it is crit RNG, but check it out. Not too bad, right? Not too bad. Now, you get extra burst damage if it happens while the passive stun is active. You can passive stun Captain Marvel while you're unduped. Keep in mind, we'll get more to that later. You can't, you know, stun Captain Marvel here and get the extra burst damage, but even against a poison immune champion running the Synergy team, you're ramped up in 5 seconds, fully ramped in 5 seconds, and here is about 220,000 health, give or take, maybe a little bit more in the first 20 seconds of the fight. That's definitely not bad. So let's go into like this Deadpool in 6.4.1, and I'm going to show you how to make them a Horseman right out of the gate. All right, this is how you do it. You kill off APOC. I would recommend you do one fight with Apocalypse if you ever want to do this playstyle with Toad. Just do one fight with Apocalypse with Cable on the team, then you won't have to waste a revive. Okay, this is just for the video purposes. So it's about 230,000 health. This is about the average health pool of like a boss in the Cav event quest or whatnot, right? Some endgame content health pools. Let's see what happens, man, because Winter Soldier, Realm of Legends, yeah, it's all well and good, but at the end of the day, who freaking cares? It doesn't matter. We were down to 78% health, but look at this. Horseman ability, 100% resistance to bleed. We are healing from the bleed. We are also healing from getting hit quite a bit. We are now over 90% of our health. That's great. Ready? Let's go for a nice special 2 at the perfect time. Decent. Certainly decent. Not bad. Definitely not bad. Definitely not bad at all. Now, Toad has this awakened ability, okay? Gain an indefinite passive prowess, increasing special attack damage by 25% when a stun or personal poison is purified or fails to trigger due to immunities. That will make him better for poison immune champions and will also increase your special attack damage by quite a bit, as if we didn't already have enough with this Synergy team. Also over here at 10 prowess, consume all prowess to inflict a passive stun for 2 seconds when the poison fails to trigger due to an immunity. Again, that's going to make, you know, him good for poison immune champs. Now, he absolutely does not need this SIG ability against champions who aren't poison immune, right? As you've seen against Winter Soldier and Deadpool. But also is so nice here too. Plus 100% passive stun duration if triggered by a tongue attack. Now, we've been doing some massive special attacks. Just absolutely massive special attacks, right? Just absolutely crazy. We can get them even higher. So what we're going to do here is awaken our Toad. We're going to bring him up to SIG 200 and just see how much stronger he potentially gets, all right? First things first, let's go back to Winter Soldier and let's just do it again, right? Let's just see 2 things. Let's see, is this a consistent playstyle we can do? And let's see how much higher the special attacks get. I've done this fight a bunch with Toad. I tested this many times to make sure it was consistent and fun and easy and possible to do. That was the first time Winter Soldier stunned me. Isn't that crazy? Because he usually stuns me all the time. Now you'll notice here, okay, that my prowesses are going up and up and up, and that's because when Winter Soldier dashes, right, that's going to purify one. Now he's, by the way, a skill champion, so that is more often than not, going to give me, it didn't happen right there again. But usually with skill champion, wait, let's watch it. Okay, not too bad, right? Let's watch it again. What I was going to say, with skill champions, there's a 70% chance for when they purify your poison to get a passive poison, which definitely increases your damage by quite a bit. But anyway, we weren't actively trying to really increase the prowess count here, right? We can have up to like 15, 16 of them, something like that. we have 9, so we have 3 additional 1, right? So that's what, 25, 50 plus 75% more prowess here, right? So let's just see what just a casual playthrough here against Winter Soldier is going to land. It's the perfect time. We're going to trigger it with the tongue attack here. Check it out. Ready? Boom, boom, 10, boom, boom, 55k, 110k. And the stun is so much longer, and it's just a very, very, very satisfying way to play this guy. Look at this. After the special 2, Winter Soldier was down to 30% health, so that was definitely quite a bit of damage right there. So we definitely have an increased bit of damage. Let's go back to that Deadpool and do him again. Then we'll go on and do Venom the Duck, right? So as you can see, this is really solid for health pools around this size, right? And I love the interaction here with all the different ways that you were healing, because right away we want to immediately get back to the wall. That way, right, we can heal back from the bleed. So check it out. Every time we get hit in the corner, we're going to regenerate 5% of our missing health. Now that's gonna stack 3 times. Okay, so what is that, 15%, right? We were also healing from the bleed, so now we're up to 90% health, which is definitely decent. Okay, and check it out, man. We have 11 prowesses here. I feel like against this Deadpool, I was trying to stack it up a little bit more, but dude, enormous specials. Enormous specials. Now, is this the most practical playstyle in all content? Of course it's not. Of course it's not. Was the Cull Obsidian team practical in all content? Of course not, man. But when it works, holy crap, it's pretty darn fun. So check it out. 90% health in this scenario. I want to wait it out just a tiny bit and heal up a bit now. Guys, this is 6.4, and we're starting the fight off by eating a full combo plus more to the face, and then we're healing it back. We are healing it back. That's the important thing here, is we have multiple avenues of healing, both from the bleed and from getting hit and having the passive regen. So let's see what happens here against Venom the Duck. All right, boom, medium, medium, and we should have went for the special 2. I wanted 1 more prowess. Here we go, and no crits. Now, unfortunately, Toad is a champion who is at mercy of the crit RNG. Okay, so if you don't crit, you're not going to have a fun time with this guy, and that's just the truth. You could build up 200 prowesses. If you don't, 200, you'll probably have a fun time regardless. But build up 15 prowesses, you don't crit, it's going to feel like you have 0 prowesses. It's just not going to be fun. But as you can see, man, Venom the Duck would have been dead if we crit on that last hit, or at least 1 or 2 of them on the first 3, right? The first 3 hits. But regardless, right? This Synergy team just really makes Toad this defensive champion he's gonna be a beast on defense, man. It makes him a blast on offense. It's this play style. I was having beautiful ending. I was having so much fun with this play style. In fact, we're gonna keep going, man. So I tried this in all different forms of Act 6 here. This is 6.3.3, right? And again, man, you see a skill champion, Toad's gonna have a fun time against them, because there are so many avenues of doing so many more things, more passive poisons and whatnot, right? And look at the dude. What's so great, man, is that I always preach the mutant class is about team building, right? And look at all of the different things interacting here to make this possible. By the way, we healed up to 97% in this fight. That is beautiful, okay? And look, before we even throw the special attack, all the passive poisons are doing so much work on Blade that he's already down to 64, 63% health. Now watch this. Boom, boom. Big crit. Big crit, dude. Big crit. What I was saying was, I love how all of the mutant champs interact in such a way here where the mental barrier takes like the first couple of hits, in the combo, while that's going to make you start regenerating. Also, you're healing from the bleed with 100% reduced potency there, right? It's the team building, man. It's just so nice. There are so many things happening here that's just allowing this interaction to happen, to be possible. Now we have a Void here, okay? Now, of course, with Void, we're going to be taking some degen damage along the way. And as you can see, our mental barrier is gone. Mental barrier is just gone, all right? But there we go. the Unstoppable from the Horseman ability as well, allowing us to combo right in. So the two of these things, right, the mental barrier and also the Horseman ability, it's going a very, very long way in helping us here. Now, another thing I should have mentioned is that his paralytic poison passive that he gets from getting hit in the corner allows him to put his poisons on the opponent with all hits. With every single hit that he does, and that lasts for just a bit, right? Just a couple seconds. So you really want to take advantage right after you get hit when you're playing this playstyle here, right? But as you can see, even against Void, you know, we're poison immune and we're running the Suicide Mastery, so it goes a really long way here as well to take no damage from that bleed and also heal from it, so it kind of counteracts the degen just a little bit, right? So I got one more fight to show you here. Caltrops, Plague Mine, Static Blast, Coolant Leak, and I'm going to make a separate video just on Horseman Toad against Caltrops, but he's so good for it that you'll notice I'm not even dashing back, because this guy is like near immortal on Caltrops and Biohazard, because especially against skill champs, because every time you get a bleed on you, you have a chance to get... watch this ending. I felt cheated here. I could have redone it, but I felt cheated by that ending, so I left it. Every time you get a bleed on you, you have a chance to gain one of your passive prowesses from paralytic, whatever it's called, right? And on Caltrops, you just dash back a couple times and you got it. On Biohazard, you hit the opponent a couple times and you got it. Right? Against skill champions, there's a higher chance of this happening. So, Toad, right? Toad is a pretty cool champ. I'm probably going to make, you know, a separate video for just Caltrops and Biohazard interactions. I'll probably make another video of just a quick damage showcase. People like that. Obviously, I'm going to make a video of him just without Synergies too. So yeah, man, but this guy is cool. I like this guy, man. He's kind of fun on his own, but dude, when you can make this synergy team around him, this playstyle is so much fun, in my opinion, dude. So I definitely enjoyed playing with this guy. If I got him, I would consider ranking him up. He's not super OP. In my opinion, he starts to become a little super OP when you can make this entire team and you're up against a skill champion and the nodes are right and you're able to just nuke the opponent down. I think he's going to be good for like casual questing scenarios and like have event quests and stuff. But also he's got some utility as well, man. He can't have his regen reverse. He's immune to poison. He's got poison debuffs and effects, right? So he has a decent amount of things going on. So I definitely like this guy. I think he's cool, and man, this synergy team for this guy makes him a lot of fun. And that's what this video series is about, taking champions who are pretty good and making them a lot of fun. So that's it for this one. I do hope you enjoyed the sensational synergy video on the newest champion of 2022, and as of January 5th, the best champion of 2022. Without question, you could debate me all you want. There is no way a champion has been released that is better than Toad this year so far. Can't wait for people to lose their mind about that in the comments and tell me I'm crazy, even though one champion's been released. It's going to happen. I know it. I just know it's going to happen. But anyway, that is it for this one. If you enjoyed it, drop your boy a like, comment what you think, and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the rest of those Toad videos that I'm probably going to make right now. Be seeing you around, man.